Hey everybody, I hope you guys are all doing okay. Welcome back to Let's Play Siralim Ultimate. We're gonna get these last two episodes done, we're gonna get some good progress made, and we're gonna find some good loot, and then I'm gonna be ready to take my break from the game. But let's not talk about my upcoming break right now, because there's one more episode that we're gonna do after this one. So let us instead just dive let's instead just dive into this episode, and I think we're gonna start off with just a regular random round, but before we do, let's make sure we're running all our projects. Indeed we are. Let's make sure we understand what we need to do for our Rune of Prophecies. We're pretty close on all of these things, and not that close on this, but should happen pretty soon. So let's, with all that said, jump in. So, again, for these next couple episodes, we're just gonna get a couple more anointments out of the false gods that we fight. We're gonna hopefully find a few more cards. Ooh, and we get an achievement for donating to 40, 80, 90 times. That's pretty good. Pretty damn good. Ooh, hey, there's another portal in this realm. Oh, unfortunately, enemies have extra traits, and I think they might also be resistant to debuffs. Yeah, so this is not a good realm. Being resistant to debuff is bad because they won't have the full silence on them. It's gonna allow them to cast their stupid gosh darn spells. There's nothing we can do about it, especially with extra traits, man. That's a horrible combination, extra traits and debuff resistance. Like, we can get rid of their extra traits with Blank Slate, but we can't get rid of the stuff that they do at the start of combat. And hey, this is a nice nether encounter to have. Are we gonna get anything exciting in any of these chests? Well, we're gonna get a another stone. Which is something, I guess. We're gonna get another nether stone, which is also something, I guess. Record that one as well, and a few chests left. So, no cards, but a couple nether stones is a decent haul. Ooh, this chest is actually a pan frickin' Dora. And it summoned a treasure golem, alright. Alright, so that's a decent way to kick off this this episode, this realm. I mean, hopefully we actually get something out of that treasure golem. That remains to be seen. I don't think we'll summon any people in this realm. I mean, I say that and then I always contradict myself. We'll just summon a small group. The resisted silence is what I don't like. Because that just means if they, heaven forbid, start with one of the salamander traits, that's just gonna end up being a bad time for us. Alright. Oh god, why? Protected, why? Ugh, hideous. Alright, at least they went down in the end without too much hassle. Alright. Hearty, these guys could be a bit of a pain because they're gonna... Well, no, they went down pretty quickly, but They could have been annoying because they have more health and they take less damage. Hey! Get some buried treasure as well. Happy day. Alright. There's the treasure golem. There's another hearty group. Let's see if these guys go down as quickly as the previous guys. These guys were a little bit tougher. Oh my god. I hate it. I hate it every time enemies force me to take an extra turn to kill them. It makes me so upset. Anyway. These guys out. Let's talk to the master, the ghoul master. Ghouls love to chew on feet. Yeah, we've spoken to this guy. Literally, he's even calling it a fetish. So, let's, the less said about that, the better. Let's make this battle a little bit easier on ourselves by doing a bit of that, and then we do a bit of this. And that should wrap it up. 8th victory against the ghouls. Let's go ahead and get some. We're still trying to get this Carnage set completed. So let's go ahead and do. Let's not let this treasure golem escape. Fuck off. What? I don't even. Obviously, they must have had the Malice Harpy trait. Anyway, let's take these guys out. Now, this is gonna have to be done a little bit delicately. We're gonna have to cast spells, kills a creature, vulnerable, I don't care. So we don't really need to dispel any of his defensive traits. All we need to do is this. And then this. This. Alright. Are we gonna get anything exciting? You are a terrible person. Well, we're gonna get a nether stone. And, I guess that's something. Anyway, let's get the rest of this realm explored so that we can move on to a somewhat less annoying realm. Although, to be fair, nothing truly annoying has happened so far, mainly because we haven't run into any of the truly bad extra traits that enemies could have. But it just causes anxiety knowing that you're in an extra traits realm, because you just know you fight enough creatures, eventually one of them's gonna just gonna have something really awful and will just ruin your entire mood. So the sooner we are out of here, the better. Alright. Take that. Excuse me. Ooh, hey, we get a Pando shrine as well. And that's that prophecy task done. And now I think all we need to do is we need to find a riddle dwarf. Which theoretically should be the easiest thing to find in between Pandemonium Shrines, Nether Portals, and Pandemonium Shrines, Nether Portals, and Riddle Dwarves. Maybe I'm wrong about this. Maybe it's like maybe they're equal to Pandemonium Shrines. They're definitely less rare than Nether Portals. Nether Portals are definitely, they show up far less frequently. Anyway, I think this is gonna complete the realm objective. There we go. There we go. Kill these dudes. Now let's see if there's any place that we need to go to. Well, am I really gonna? There could be something up there. Like there could be a nether stone lying on the ground, but of course there's literally nothing. Should I fight some of the people that we summoned? No. No. I'm just gonna go to the next realm because I'm not a huge fan of this realm. I'm gonna check the one enemy on the bottom just to see if maybe they are an elite. They're not. I'll kill them, I guess. Well, actually, hang on. I see a project material on the top left. So let me just go ahead and quickly yoink that. Oh god, fuck these guys. See, you see what they did? They blinded us at the start of combat, so we had to waste another turn getting rid of the blind. And then that just then allowed them to just ruin. Just be really annoying. Oh yeah. Oh, and we didn't do this. We need to do this as well. That gives us. You know what? I'll kill one of these guys. I don't want to try my luck too much. Yeah, fine. I'll kill. Fine, I'll kill two. I'm gonna end up killing all of them, aren't I? I'm probably the least decisive person on Earth. Man. What is wrong with me? Like, do I need to... Is this like a problem? Like, do I need to seek professional help? I mean, I'm only half joking, right? Because I was so adamant earlier. I was like, you know, I don't like this realm. It's just, you know, the anxiety of these creatures just ruining my day, and then going out of my way to kill all of them. Clearly something's not right, is all I'm gonna say about that. Anyway. Let's go to a new realm. I think we can just jump to a random realm. Sounds good to me. Alright, so all we need is one more riddle dwarf. That's all we need. Finding buried treasure, that's not what we want. Again, they have extra traits. Again, they have extra traits. Which is a little alarming. Anyway, so let's talk to these guys. And by talk to them, I mean let's kill them. Oh, we don't have our extra attacks. Well, shit. That's not good. That's not good, especially if our one turn is being used up by getting rid of their extra traits. You know what? I think we'll be fine. Take out this exotic creature. Nothing in either of those chests. That's okay. Hello, alright. That's good. Getting lots of nether stones. And I think at this point our nether stone income from... Sorry, our piety income from nether stones is greater than the income we are getting from the Goblet of Trials. So I am tempted to just permanently just give up on the Goblet, except when there is a Rune of Prophecies objective to do it. I don't know. I'll think about it. Kill these dudes. Another Pando Shrine, which summoned a dumpling. More treasure. And this, I assume, is going to be our master, the Rift Dancer Master. Alright. Start with the nice blank slate, follow up with the nice entangling roots, follow up some more with... You know what? Let's have the... Let's have the Dread White do the honors. Alright. Dread White, do it. Do it. That's good enough. That's our 8th one against those guys. Will give us an achievement as well. These guys have a resisted silence, which is annoying, given that they also had a salamander in their party. But luckily the salamander didn't do anything. Alright. That's the realm done. Alright. And I really hope we find a Riddle Dwarf soon. Just because it would be nice for a change to hand in a... It would be nice... Fuck off, dude. As I was saying, it would be nice for a change to hand in a fully completed Rune of Prophecies. Just because it feels really satisfying when the entire thing is full. For that, we're gonna need a... We have no lumber. Okay, I'm gonna have to take a picture of this. Yeah, we're gonna need a... a Riddle Dwarf to show up. Ooh, hey, even more treasure. So we're gonna need this. You know what? I'm gonna do some summoning. I would very much like to finish this card set. And as long as we're taking these guys out quickly. As long as that's happening, I'm happy. And seems like we're taking these dudes out reasonably reliably. Alright. Alright, there's the final bunch of sticks. More treasure, okay. And eventually it was bound to happen. These guys, these Nyx, you know, hooligans, you know, scoundrels, whatever, Just like bandits, I guess that's what they're like desert bandits. That's their theme. But 3 out of the 4 that we went to gave us ooh, there's the dumpling. 3 out of the 4 gave us treasure, which is pretty nice. Let's try and hunt down this dumpling. Please, what? Fucking die, dude. Go away. There we go. All these guys are now getting in our way. But it's okay, we summoned them. We summoned them for a reason. And perhaps one of them is going to be kind enough to drop their card. But now we've got to be careful because we don't want to let this dumpling sneak by us along the western wall. Oh, what did I just say? Oh, what did I just say? Oh, fuck this guy, man. We did corner him eventually, though. Right. A nice chunk of levels that we just gained. And the dumpling led us straight to another group of his friends. They weren't able to save him, but I guess they're gonna try and avenge his death, which they're also not gonna be able to do. But hey, at least they can try. Anyway, let's take you out. I mean, I guess at this point I might as well kill these last 2 people. Be very nice to get this card, because, you know, anytime you complete a card set, it's a bit of a, you know, a big moment. Ooh, and what did I just say? Shadow Carnage card obtained from the very last enemy in the realm. Gives us more damage to death creatures. Hell yeah. Yeah. That's lovely. We're almost done. There just are a few places where there could be enemies. You know what? I'm so greedy. I'm gonna start summoning the next group. Carver. I'm not gonna kill all of these guys though. I'm just gonna run to the 1 or 2 places in the map where we need to still do some exploration, and then we'll run straight to the exit. So I don't think we'll kill more than maybe like 7 or 8 of these guys, but you know what? At least we can try. Like, why stop at 1 card when you can try for more than 1? Why stop at n cards when you can try for n+1? Just a more general form of that whole proposition. Alright, let's keep going. That was great timing on that card drop, though. I was I mean, I'm never not surprised when a card drops. Even if I've been specifically farming that specific card for hours, I'm still surprised when it does eventually drop. Even though I know that eventually it is gonna come. Rightlings are annoying. Whatever, fuck these guys. But yeah, like even in normal circumstances, I'm surprised when a card drops, but especially when it's on a kind of a, like, when it's on the first enemy you fight or the last enemy you fight. Those are the ones where it's like, wow, that's a lovely little milestone moment for that card drop to happen. Makes it feel even more special. Anyway, we've already gotten our one card drop for the episode. We could have more, but one card drop is what I consider to be enough to call it a successful episode loot-wise. So we, I think, ended up killing a lot more of these dudes than I thought. Killed 15 of them. I'm not gonna hunt down the last 5, I'm just gonna head home. I'm gonna hand in this project, start a new project. And by new project, I mean just a new Keyforge mission. Because there's no reason to do anything else. And let's take a look at our Rune of Prophecies. We're still waiting on some project to complete. And that's gonna happen potentially in this next realm with the experiment, assuming we find the blue vial. Yeah. And you know what else? We don't even have to do any rolling, because we can just take the 355, because it meets our criterion. It's 350 or above. Yeah, let's jump into a new realm. Already found one card, found a few nether stones. I think it's not going to be noteworthy to talk about the nether stones we find, because it's just going to be a regular part of our a regular feature of any normal run is we're gonna just find nether stones. Especially as we go deeper into the realm and presumably improve our loot bonus every time. And look at this! Zonte rules over the refuge of the Magi. We are indeed going to fully complete our Rune of Prophecies. And hopefully, when we get these, so we're gonna get this line completed, and then this line completed, and this bottom line is gonna be very lucrative. Look at those piety bonuses. This one, not so much. It's got some sort of light squares in it, but that bottom line, oof, that's gonna really bring it home for us. Oh god, I hope this isn't infested with dragons, because they're annoying, like because of that dragon claws thing. It doesn't say that creatures, like, that it's inhabited by dragons, so I think we're good. Alright, sorry, I was just taking a look at the realm properties, just to make sure there wasn't anything I needed to take special notice of. I think we're good. I guess we can kill you. Annoying. But hey, did they shuffle the timeline on themselves? Because they're supposed to be at the top of the timeline. I think they shuffled the timeline on themselves. I think they played themselves, which is hilarious to see. That's the only circumstance in the entire game where the shuffle the timeline thing is actually nice to see. It's when you're fighting agile nemesis creatures, and then instead of starting at the top of the timeline, they just start in random positions. Anyway, let's get this done. And there's no reason not to get some candle action going on as well. So let's get some carver choppers, which is what we're working on. We're working on the carver set. Alright. Alright. Ooh, and I think that's the last vial that we need. To hand in our experiment? Yes, we are going to be handing in a fully completed Rune of Prophecies. And I wonder if we're going to be asked to do more arena combat. Alright, let's keep going. Take these dudes out. And take you out. Let's go down here. More of you. Let me take a look. Let me see how many. So there are 3 more cards in the Carver set. We're closer to completing the Centaurs than the Carvers, which is fine. I'll still do it in order. And I think that might be our Master standing over there. Oh no, that's just somebody giving us some loot. Hello, our second card drop of the episode. And I think this is from the loot. Yeah, because the notification came after it said, you know, you're getting loot for fighting nemesis creatures, and there's no smog in the list of enemies that we just killed anyway, so that's another dead giveaway that it was a loot card drop and not a creature card drop. Listen, it doesn't matter how they come, as long as they come. What are you? The Clutcher Master, right? Don't really care about you. Let me just do a bit of this. Unless it just punch you to death. Our 7th victory against those guys. And let's punch you. So this is shaping up to be another very decent episode. 2 cards. It's been a while since we found a skin. But I don't, even though I love finding skins, I don't get like anxious or agitated if a few episodes go by and I haven't found a skin. Just because the game has conditioned me to understand that skins are very rare. So that's why, as much as I love finding skins, yeah, like I said, like as much as I love finding them, I never have the expectation that, ooh, you know, I should find one skin per episode, or even one skin per 2 episodes. Maybe one skin per 3 episodes, let's say. And if we translate that to how I feel about cards, so I expect to find at least one card per episode. So if 2 episodes have gone by with no cards, then I start getting a little anxious. Like 2 full episodes start to finish, including parts where I've been farming for cards. So if I'm saying I expect to find one skin every 3 episodes, then let's say if 6 episodes have gone by, or 9 episodes. No, sorry, 6 episodes. 6 episodes. So 2 episodes for cards, 6 episodes for skins. So Rune of Prophecies is ready to turn in. Let's take a look at how much we're gonna get. Nearly 60,000, which is pretty decent. Pretty damn decent. Turn it in. And let's take a look. No arena combat. We do have to do the goblet, which hopefully we are indeed doing. What else do we need? Some Siralim, some Kino, more Riddle Dwarves, more 4 Nether Realms is unlikely. Assassination is already in the works. Dumpling should happen. Treasure Golem should happen. So this should be another decent Rune of Prophecies for us. Let's get the gambling out of the way. So Kino and Kino and slot machines, was it? It's Siralim. Yeah. Right. Okay. Let's do Siralim first. Like, why does it save before you start playing Siralim? At least we're gonna get some notoriety. That's good. Like, the reason it takes so long to start a game of, or to start any of these games, is because the game saves. Like, we're about to start Kino. It'll save it, but it'll save it before the reward is even calculated. I guess what it's trying to do is, it's trying to save you having paid the ticket in order to stop you from save scumming. Maybe that's the idea. And if it's saved at the end of it, what you could do is you could see, oh, am I going to get a good reward? And if you don't, you control alt to leave the game. But I don't think anybody would do that, because it's not that big of a deal, right? You're not gonna get anything that special out of gambling. Now, if the game did introduce some really special thing that you could only get from gambling, that would be different. But as things currently stand, I just don't see the point. Any second now. Oh, we got 363 and I botched it. I goofed it. I fudged it up. I fricked it all up. Fiddlesticks. Oh, did I just do it again? Am I fucking blind? What's going on? You know what? We can do better than that. We got at least like 363. There we go. 408. I spent a lot of power doing this, but in the end, we get rewarded for our own ineptitude, our own incompetence, with the game giving us an even better item bonus eventually. Alright, let me quickly go into this realm. Before I go into this realm, let me see what sort of projects we need to start. Pilgrimage. We might already be doing a pilgrimage, and if we are, then I'll just do something else. Let's do, I don't know, fucking raid Shadow Legends? No. Let's just do a raid, I guess. Alright, let's go into the Arachnid Nest. We're gonna have back-to-back fights, back-to-back realms in the Arachnid Nest, but we are gonna have to go back to set a new bounty before we go into the next realm. Anyway, let's jump in, see how this goes. Let's see how we are for time. 41 minutes gives us a decent amount of time to do a bit more. $104 emblems. We'll spend keys. Fuck. Oh no, what? Chance to fucking resist damage. Fuck these guys, man. Oh, fuck these guys. Oh my god. This is awful. I don't like this realm. Oh, are we serious? Are we seriously gonna do this to ourselves? 20% damage avoidance on top of 28%. Ugh, hideous. Bastion of the Void is... Tenebrous, right? I keep getting Erebus and Tenebrous mixed up, but I'm pretty sure Bastion of the Void is Tenebrous. So, fuck off, what? Oh no, why is this? Open this in fucking Chrome. Are you serious, man? Don't open it in the fucking Steam overlay. There's no Control F in the Steam. Fuck off. Oh god, man. Like, the Steam app is actual fucking malware. It's actual malware. Like, hang on a second. Oh my god. Yeah, okay. Ooh. Find in page Tenebrous is indeed the Bastion of the Void. What, like Steam? Like, and I stand by this. The Steam app is actual malware. You might be like, hey, Ellie, if you're calling it actual malware, then why don't you uninstall it? It's because you can't play your games. You need your app for the two-factor authentication, or you literally won't be able to you won't be able to enjoy the things that you paid for without having this piece of malware on your phone. I will die on this hill. I like I the game's trying to make me feel better, and to the game's credit, it's working. Giving me cards will always make me feel better, but I just really do not like the Steam app because of the way it hijacks your Google searches. If all you want to do is open something from the forums without even having the basic features that a browser should have, like Control F, or like find in page, basically. I think everybody knows what you mean by Control F. There's no way to do that, and the reason, I don't know what they claim is their reason for doing this, but everyone knows the real reason is because once you're in the Steam app, it's connected to the Steam marketplace, and it's a few clicks from being there to being, oh hey, I can go buy a game. Whereas if you are on Google instead, it's a little bit more removed from any, you know, like e-commerce interaction. So obviously they're doing that because by having people on their actual app, the volume of transactions is gonna go up. It's not because they think that they have a competitor to Chrome or Firefox or something that can actually browse the internet and open Google links or like open forum pages in a coherent way. That's not the reason. The reason is because by having you on their app, it's lucrative for them, and it must be working because it's still they still fucking insist on opening Steam community pages in the Steam app. There's no reason for them to do so. There's literally no reason. Fuck off. Oh, this is such a shit realm. This is such a shit realm. Are you serious right now? Are you fucking serious right now? Oh my god, fuck these guys, man. Oh, okay, well, at least we find another card. What is that, like our fourth card from the episode? You can't bribe me, game. I'm still annoyed. Oh my god. I'm gonna lose my mind. The game's gonna keep, between the game and Steam, they're gonna keep on subjecting me to more and more torture, and then each time I'm on the verge of falling apart, they're just gonna throw a card my way. Well, what's the game gonna do when there's no more cards left to find? You know, I don't think they've really thought that plan all the way through. It really does bother me, this Steam thing. I genuinely don't want to have Steam on my phone. The only reason I have it is because two-factor authentication doesn't work unless... Fuck off, dude. Two-factor authentication... What is going on, man? What the fuck it... Like, what is... What the actual fuck is this? Fucking stop, dude. Fuck off, man. Fuck off, dude. Fuck right off. Okay. Oh, fuck off, man. Get fucked. Get fucked. I'm not summoning anybody in this round. And even as indecisive as I am, I'm not gonna back down from this. I'm not summoning anybody in this trash fire of a round. Fuck this round. Fuck everybody in it. Including myself, apparently. Fuck everybody. Fuck. Well, first of all, fuck these guys. Oh my god. The game's trolling me, is what's happening. There's no other explanation. At least we've gotten the false god to correctly spawn. Before we dive in to what is potentially a oh my god. To what is potentially going to be a pretty stupid fight. Before we do that... Oh, fuck off. I guess, fine. Might as well do this. Are you serious right now? Fuck off, dude. There we go. Summon a whole bunch of Nemesis creatures. Maybe one of them's gonna give us something interesting in their loot. There's the candle that we are definitely not going to... Fuck, why though? Protected enemies, why though? Oh, that's so awful. And let's kill this final enemy. This is a terrible fucking realm. Chrysalis on defend. I don't care. This stone is getting a... The stone is getting crushed at the end. Alright. Let's gather ourselves. Let's maintain our composure. Let's take on the Ancestor. I don't even think we got, like, good bonuses, like loot bonuses. Lovely snare. Let's do more Clayman. At least we didn't give him the 10% damage cap. At least there's that. I guess we can do this. Because then we can do this, even though it's not going to hurt him. Because we can do this. Did we make him immune to spell damage? I don't know if we did. Let's see. Did we? We didn't. Okay. I'm really glad we didn't get the option to give him the 10% damage cap, because I would have totally done it. And that would have made that fight unbearable. How are we for time? 54 minutes. We can do one more round. Sorcery creatures are afflicted with silence. And lose intelligence. That's interesting, because that's a way of silencing enemies. After an enemy casts a spell, they have a 100% chance to be silenced. I'm leaning towards judgment, because this affects all creatures. It's like a worse version of the trait that we have that silences anybody at the start of battle. And it's a worse version of the vortex trait, because the vortex trait is after any enemy casts a spell, every enemy is silenced. So why would there be an anointment that's just worse than a regular trait? That seems kind of backwards to me, but you know what? I'm not the one that made this game, so maybe nobody cares about what I think. So we're gonna do one more realm, and that's gonna be a another boss realm. But before we go in, we're gonna go back home and in a project, start a new project, start a new. We need to kill a specific false god. We don't, so we'll probably go after. So 57 is the lowest, so let's go after Aramaki. And finally, well, before we go for our final realm, let's staying with the Nature Guild. Start another bounty. Let's do Mindworm. Haven't fought Mindworm in a while. Let's go for it. Let's do it. Why not? And let's go in and do this final realm. 408 is a nice bonus. Let's jump right in. Arachnid Nest. And let's see what we get. I think we found like 4 cards this episode. I've lost count because several of those cards were found while I was frustrated over annoying realm properties and over Steam. Expel sounds like sorcery, but hard to say. Is a nature class spell. That would have been my second guess. Actually, I don't know. I think I might have even guessed like chaos. Extra traits again? Dude, are you serious? Are you frickin' serious? Are you frickin' serious, man? Anyway. Yeah, I think we found like 3 or 4 cards, maybe 4. Actually, no, we found 2, right? In the previous realm. Man, I don't even know how many we found, but I've mainly just been like trying to not get too salty over the annoying stuff, which is to say enemies having stupid damage avoidance and Steam forcing me to use like weird like long press, and then you've got to specifically select that you want to open it in the browser, which is such a dumb thing. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm clearly still salty over that. Right, there's another nether stone. The game's bribery continues unabated. Alright. They had the Malice Harpy in their party, which was a bad time for them. Alright, let's just keep things simple. Another boss means we can indeed summon at the candle if we want. Already got another 20 emblems. I guess this is another way to get more keys for the Gate of the Gods. It's just find one realm where you have really high... Oh, fuck these guys. Find one realm where you have really high favor with the... like a really high favor rank with whoever the god is, and just keep running that over and over again. You'll find more emblems in just about every source of loot. Like that one elite that we just killed gave us 2 emblems. What, just go away, dude? Alright, nothing here. Yoink that. Jeez. It's so annoying. It's so annoying when enemies resist your damage. It really is. It's the worst. Anyway, though. And you know what just happened? I think we just hit S rank with every single creature. If you sort by knowledge, everybody's S rank. And now we have the entire bestiary unlocked. So that means we have S rank with every single creature in the game, which is another nice little milestone. But obviously the important milestone was simply unlocking all of the creatures. And the getting them to S rank was just inevitable following that. So I guess we'll do one more. What are you doing? But now I think we'll try and do a bit of this. Alright. Or another netherstone. Alright. It'll be fun to see just how much piety we can get out of all of these when we crush all of them at the end. Have we found another boss yet? Or like, have I just walked past him, or have we not found him yet? Could be in that room down there. Really, dude? Fucking really, dude? Fuck off. Protected elites are fucking... They're the worst... They're possibly the worst thing in this game. I'm sorry, I'm just really... I'm just really... Like, they've gotten to me. They've gotten to me. I'm just really rattled right now by how annoying they are. And it's so annoying to run into them where enemies have a chance to resist damage. It's so annoying. Like, is that... That surely can't be part of the intended gameplay. That here's an enemy that's just gonna waste your time, and that's the only reason this enemy exists is to waste your time. That can't be the thinking, right? That can't be the calculation. Anyway, I'm gonna make a... Maybe... You know what, while the patch still hasn't come out, maybe I'm gonna go into the Discord and be like like these elites and these realm properties need to be changed. Because that's really annoying, right? Anyway, let's take out Ceaseless Gladiator. Don't really care about your bullshit. Let me do Clayman. Nice snare. Oh, I guess we should do a blank slate. Please stop. Thank you. And you can do some of this. Yep. He's dead. He's dead. And we have won. And that's our achievement for beating him for the 9th time. And we're done. Okay. So, now what we're gonna do is, we're gonna go around, we're gonna kill the rest of these guys. I'm gonna summon one more group of them. Just because at the end of a realm I usually do 4 groups of these, and that's our 4th group. We're gonna go around killing them, and we're just gonna wind. I'm gonna try and decompress a little bit, because I've been really wired this episode. It's been... Like, that one previous realm, even though we found 2 cards in it, I was so annoyed by the combination of having to interact with Steam, because most of this game's guides are... A couple of them are on Reddit, but most of them are on Steam, I've found. Most of the useful ones, anyway. And if you want to open them on your phone, and if you have the misfortune of having the Steam app installed, which I think most... It's pretty much obligatory at this point for everybody to have, like, 2-factor authentication on everything. So there's even no getting around it. If you want to open it on your phone, it's just so dumb the way that without even asking you, it automatically makes Steam the default choice for opening any link that's associated with Steam. That includes Steam community forum pages that have nothing to do with what you think of when you think of Steam. Because when you think of Steam, you think of a platform for buying games, and you think of a platform for playing games. And you think of the forums as something completely separate to that. No, this insists that even forum pages you have to open using the Steam app. There's no way to disable it. Even if you try to disable it, the option to disable it is either stealth disabled itself, like somebody's just quietly decided that it's not allowed to work, or it's not working properly. And honestly, either option sounds plausible. I know with the like a lot of shady stuff goes on in terms of how companies try to manipulate users via user interface trickery. So that could be an option, or it could simply be incompetence. It's hard to say which one's more plausible. I'm leaning towards just like whoever designed, whoever is responsible for the way these apps are interacting with each other clearly hasn't done a particularly good job. That is my suspicion in all this. Anyway, I don't like, it's just really annoyed me tremendously to the point where even at the end of this episode, this very decent episode where we found, I think, 4 cards. Even at the end of all this, I'm still feeling bitter about it. Anyway, that's enough about that. At least the game did have the decency to compensate us for the awful things we had to go through by giving us a few cards for our troubles. And you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. While we are still hunting down cards, I'm perfectly happy to be bribed. So what do we get? I think we got 1 card for the Carnage set, which fully completed that set. I think then we found then I don't even remember what other cards we found, but we found a bunch of them. I think 4 more. One of them might have even given us some partial bonus. The Grimoire card that we found gave us a partial bonus. Arcane buffs have a 10% chance to not be removed. That's actually not a bad bonus. I'm pretty happy about that. Enemies with blind deal more damage. Sorry, deal less damage and take more damage. That's actually not a bad card set either. But for now, we're just going directly down the list. And this one, well, we're gonna do more damage to chaos creatures, and then we're gonna do more damage to nature creatures. And then we'll start doing the Cerberus cards. Anyway, let's also take a look at some of the recent achievements that we got. So, the interesting achievement here is, I guess the only one that's a little bit out of ordinary, you know, something different from the usual killing masters, killing nether bosses, is the one for donating to 4080. And we must be getting pretty close to wrapping up this set of achievements as well, although it does take a long time, having to donate to all of the gods 100 times each. It does take a lot of realms, because you can only donate once per realm. So we got that done. Oh yes, and we have a bunch of nether stones to crush. Before I completely forget. So let me check. How much piety do we have right now? We have 1.19. Let's call it 1.2 million. We have 1.2 million. And now there's a whole bunch that we, well, that I had to take pictures of. There is a Shimmering Sphere, rarity 359. There is a Sparkling Orb, rarity 3... Hard to see, but rarity 3 something. Yeah, 386. Yeah, this is the one. So let's get rid of this. Nearly 20,000. Then there's a Polished Stone, rarity 407 on this page. Gives us more than 20,000. Then there's a Gleaming Sphere, rarity 178. Then there is a Sparkling Sphere, rarity 191. Then there is a Lustrous Ornament, rarity 314. Then there's a Sparkling Stone, rarity 177. And now, finally, we're done. So how high did we get? Good currency. We started at what I said was 1.2 million, which is really 1.19, but I rounded it up, and now we're at 1.31. So we made more than 100,000 piety from one episode, compared to compared to this Goblet of Trials, which takes on average more than one episode to do, and gives us at maximum about 30,000. So I think maybe the era of the Goblet of Trials is perhaps coming to a close. We'll see though. We'll keep it going for now. What I'll do though is, because we have one more episode to go before I'm gonna go on my break, 350 is acceptable. I'm gonna roll my loot bonus for the next episode, and with that, I think we are going to draw things to a close. So the episode was a good one. I just really hate the Steam phone app. There's no other way to put it. The way it acts is, it's indistinguishable from actual malware. So what are you gonna say? What are you gonna say? I'm just telling you the actual facts of the situation. If it's hijacking links and there's no way to disable it, and it's purporting to be a browser but not actually giving you browser features, that is what actual malware does, right? But I guess there's no alternative, because you have to use it. Otherwise, you literally can't play your own games because of two-factor authentication. For now, there are other ways to sign in, but we all know in the near-term future, you're gonna have to use apps like these as intermediaries to access your own stuff. It's already kind of happening. Anyway, so that was an annoying thing. I feel justified in being annoyed at that. And it was compounded by the fact that we were also in an annoying realm. So you know how sometimes things can feed off each other? And it was sad, because we found a bunch of cards, and I wasn't even able to process the cards that we found properly just because of how irritated I was. But regardless, we found a good number of cards. I think 4 in the episode, which is a very good card finding episode. But it was marred obviously by the annoyances that came along the way. But at the end of this, now that the annoyance has faded, I am glad that we found those cards. I am retroactively happy about the fact that we have more cards now and that we're very close to 700, which is going to be another fun little milestone when it does come. No skin though, but that's okay. So yeah, we found a bunch of cards and a like 100,000 piety worth of nether stones, which is also pretty sweet. So yeah, that just about sums up what we got done in this episode, and I think it's time for me to say thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed yourself. Hope you weren't too put off by how annoyed I got by having to interact with Steam. Although if you've ever had the misfortune of trying to open Steam forum pages while having the Steam app installed on your phone, you know that I'm not exaggerating. You know that it actually is exactly as bad as what I'm describing. So, you know. If you know, you know. But yeah. Anyway. Hope you had a good time. Hope you'll join me for the next episode. And until then, take care.